I wonder just how handsome is this officer with the clear-eyed gaze that every...
Louis Meng, you have grown to be one of the pillars of Wu. You were even at the center of our earlier meeting with the officers.
Lord Sun Quan, I am undeserving of such words.
Accept them, for I know this to be true. I will continue to count on you.
Are you hiding back there? Please, come out and talk with me. Well, it's just as you heard. I think my wish to support Lord Sun Quan is now becoming a reality. But being praised by him directly, I could feel the unlearned Hmong in me being flabbergasted. Well, if you say so, then I'll try to be happier next time. But it doesn't mean I can just sit back. Our Lord still faces a veritable mountain of problems. I will continue to serve him with everything I have. But I'm sure I can count on you. After all, you are a guardian of peace. Lord Zhou Yu told me. He seems to know a lot about you. By building knowledge and fostering connections wherever we go, we can get a glimpse into the hidden parts of history. That is another benefit of learning. And it's not a bad feeling to know the secret of my role model. Anyway, my efforts have led me here, and that gives me the confidence to continue striving forward. Of course, I needn't be told. I will never stop learning and never stop improving. I will keep going until I see those eyes like the dawn widen in surprise. So all I ask is that you continue watching me.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever. I sure hope he's not tiring himself out.
Oh, it's you. I'm perfectly fine, before you ask. I'm sorry. I know you're just looking out for me. But I'm getting really tired of people asking. After what happened to Father, and then letting that bastard Gan Ning get away. Everyone just keeps telling me to rest and mourn. But it's not like I can gain any sense of closure after everything that happened. What makes it worse is that I could have stopped it, had I been stronger. I mean, if I had your gift for reading the flow of battle, then please, I have to ask before things get any worse. Will you train me? My father respected you. I know you can help me better myself. That's just what I need to hear right now. I'd love to get started right away, but I need to say one thing before we do. It is truly a great relief that you are here with me now. I've come to rely on you more than I had first thought. I hope you'll stay with me. And then perhaps this little fledgling will manage to drag himself out of the mud. Somehow I feel that with you beside me, it isn't so far-fetched that one day I will take flight. I guess you will do for an opponent. How's about a one-on-one? Try this on for size. Try this on.
Let's end this.
Guess I let my guard down.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Not bad at all.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition. I heard Lord Huang Gai raised objections against fighting the Shan Yue. He even had a bit of an argument with Lord Zhou Yu earlier. Why would he ever even think such a thing, let alone say it out loud?
Who knows? In my opinion, there was no reason to give up our chance to kill Huan Zhu if we weren't even going to fight this battle on our own land. But Lord Huang Gai has long served the Sun clan. I don't think he would suggest such a thing based on emotion alone.
I really want to believe that, but there are many strange rumors going around about Lord Huang Gai. Some of them even go back to the days of Lord Sun Jian.
Rumors?
Yeah, like the one about how he isn't satisfied serving the House of Sun, or the one about him being with Lord Sun Jian when he passed.
Lord Hu Chi, you would do well not to speak so carelessly. But if those rumors are really spreading among our ranks, I think it might be worth reporting them to Louis Meng and the others.
The people of Wu have spent a long time risking their lives to protect the innocent from Shan Yue's aggression. And after all that, they are suddenly told to treat them as equals. It is only natural that such strange rumors would spread among them.
That may be the case, but it doesn't mean Huang Gai intended to cause harm with his suggestion.
For my part, there is much in Huang Gai's plan regarding the Shan Yue that I cannot agree with. But it is not prudent for everyone to fawn over the opinion of a single man. Someone must speak out as he did for there to be a proper discussion.
But won't letting these rumors spread among our ranks affect the morale of our soldiers? After all, we even had to give up our defeating Huan Zhu, only to find ourselves waiting around back in Wu.
What are your thoughts on the matter? We are all finding Lord Huangai's idea very difficult to accept.
Then we have no more to discuss. All that's left is to let Lord Sun Quan think of his own solution and bring it to us. We have a duty to offer our Lord our opinions so that he can make better judgments. If you still take issue with Huangai's stance, even after taking that into account, go and debate him one-on-one.
Right. I'm sure Lord Suan Chuen himself would prefer an open and honest approach in this situation.
There's been no end to the arguing, has there? You seem tired out by it as well.
The simple fact is that there are now many more people in Wu. It's inevitable that disagreements will arise. Debating what's right will not provide any answers, because what is right depends entirely upon each individual's beliefs. However, a ruler must possess the ability to unite those ideas about what is right into a single force. This has made things several degrees more difficult for Lord Sun Quan, and for us who assist him, compared to the days of Sun Ce's rule.
I know. I get worried sometimes. Worried that our kingdom might crumble from infighting. I believe in Chuen and every one of you, of course. It's just that we seem to have become so disunited. I wonder, what would Father and Suo have done?
The living cannot speak for the dead. But if one were to imagine what their approach would have been, they might not have done anything, and just watched.
Done nothing?
Sometimes, after a clash of opinions between many different people, a new solution to the problem becomes evident. That was something both Lord Sun Jian and Sun Ce knew well and appreciated. And that is why I don't feel concerned. In fact, Lord Sun Quan's approach may be even better at building a consensus than that of his predecessors. As one of Wu's strategists, it is my duty to believe in him, and also in myself, so that we may devise ways to win any battle.
My brothers have been truly lucky to have had you as their advisor, Zhou Yu. I know it is way past due, but please allow me to thank you.
You give me too much credit, Princess. I'm here because I chose to be by their side. Let's begin. Now then.
No.
Right.
Yes. My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
Don't let me down now. There's still so much unrest in these lands. We cannot avert our eyes from the truth. We must also travel with them. If we want to discover what kind of kingdom we should become. An expeditious advance.
The enemy officer
to our cause
has been defeated.
Onward, everyone! We march at once! No matter how many times they knock us down, we will always
enemy
rise
officer
again!
has been defeated.
This very land is our foundation!
The enemy officer
Kingdom cannot
has been
exist if we
defeated.
fail to win your hearts of the Shan Yue.
With all my might.
Unification of the land cannot be achieved by force alone.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
And open.
Just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
We are not giving up. Not
The
here.
enemy officer
We keep going.
has been defeated.
We're on even ground now. This is our chance to make a
The
move.
enemy officer has been defeated.
No matter how you slice it.
The garrison seems to
enemy
be
officer
drawing enemies
has been
towards
defeated.
it. We can pick them off here. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Reporting! Enemy forces are advancing on our position from the south!
And open.
I suppose we should consider ourselves lucky that we saw them coming. Very well. Prepare an ambush to strike them just as they arrive.
The enemy officer
Please lay down your
has
weapon.
been defeated.
I wish for there to be no more bloodshed between us. I, Wang Dai, assure you that all your basic needs shall be met. The leader of Wu has also agreed to this arrangement. So, please,
The enemy officer
your head before
has
us?
been defeated.
You're as noble as they say, Lord Hongai. We will hear your offer.
some of them are still willing to listen to reason. I'll do everything I can to reach them.
You made it! Now it's our turn to join the fray! March forward!
An ambush here? Still, I cannot allow myself to be distracted from my task.
Looking up.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I appreciate the help. I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. This is bad. Someone doesn't get here fast.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have failed. Damn it all. Let's go. Can't believe this.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. But I will continue to fight without complaint.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die. Doors! This land belongs to us! Bring down the intruders, one trend! Begin advancing!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now is the time to strike! Men, move forward! Let's march!
We don't want them getting too carried away. Let's go put a stop to this while we can. Advance now.
you all. Always at the vanguard. Always striving to be the strongest. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can keep going.
You will have to make do without me.
Looking rough. Let's go.
Easy.
Damn it. Our efforts weren't enough. Let's get serious.
We cannot go on then. I leave the rest in your hands.
Let's end this.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here.
A faultless battle. Your deeds truly one goal ignored.
This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
Is this the limit of my ability? Father, brother, forgive me.
Let's march!
We don't want them getting too carried away.
Let's go.
Let's go put a stop to this while we can. Advance now.
Is this the end? I'm sorry. I don't know if I can keep going.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Get this here! The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
The enemy officer
You will have to make do without me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We cannot go on then. I leave the rest in your hands.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm of no use to anybody dead. Better fall back for now.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
Looking rough.
All my might.
Going easy on me? So you're the Lord Huang Gai I've been hearing about.
Here we go!
Honorable chieftain of the Cloud Mountain people, heed my plea. I wish to put an end to the war between your people and Wu.
The enemy officer.
This is the extent of my influence. I haven't gained the trust of the other chieftains yet.
So, Lord Huang Gai has convinced the Shen soldiers to
The enemy
leave.
officer
He has been defeated on their hearts. But his actions were reckless.
The enemy officer.
I'll have to remind him to be more careful later.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
But they won't take me down that easy! They really are something special. This is a ferocious true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
I'll leave this area clear. Territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I knew you'd come home. I'm glad I believed in you.
This is not working out, as our training was enough.
Infested?
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might!
Not bad. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
An opening!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. We are winning. Don't let up now.
An opening! Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Let's give it to them.
Got this.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This might do it!
An opening. An opening. Oh my might. Take this.
This will do. This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily. I knew you'd come out. I'm glad I believed in you.
Looking rough. Whoa. An opening. An opening. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You never
The enemy
fail to
officer
impress me with your
has
feats.
been defeated. Whoa. An
Done it then. True warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Looking rough.
This is a ferocious duel indeed.
Looking rough.
The end of the rebellion is in
The
sight.
enemy officer
Everyone,
has been defeated.
keep fighting through to the end.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Whoa.
And open.
Looking rough.
Sen's here, bastard! Sen's here!
The tide has turned.
The enemy officer has
All
been
forces
defeated.
advance on the enemy. This is our chance to cut through their ranks. Forward march!
Mountain dwellers of old, do not perish in vain. Flee now. Leave the rest of this battle to me.
It's become foggy here. March cautiously, everyone.
The loss of Sunsa has not deterred you from your quest to rule by force. So be it. I will eliminate another leader of Wu.
I've lost sight of the others. This fog is very strange. No good can come of this.
This is no ordinary fog. What do you think is going on?
There you are, Zuluan. You're hellbent on standing in my way, aren't you? Then, better ready. Best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! You thought Sunsa would rise to greatness. Now he is dead. So why do you continue to fight for Wu? Better ready yourself. Are you merely clinging to the strongest leader you can? Trading your free will for the right to oppress the weak? Is that the path you have chosen? You are no different than the vermin who destroyed our home. Yep, anguish and despair of that day has been burned into my mind. Suffering, the agony, the chaos. It has revealed to me my new path. We guardians of peace must oppose those in power, even the so-called heroes of the age. Both the Han and the Kingdom of Wu are our enemies! This my last. Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But first, there's one thing I never could understand. After this, I will ask nothing more. So tell me. With the little conqueror slain, Wu has lost all of its heroes. Those left are no longer capable of heroism. They simply wield their strength as their lord commands. In spite of this, you follow the path of Wu. For what, and for whom, do you fight? And fighting alongside the remnants of Wu benefits you in some way? I find it very difficult to understand what you are thinking. We've always lived as dogs on the leash of tyranny, forced to partake in slaughter after slaughter for what is said to be some great cause. The screams of those who fell at our hands, the grief of the villagers. Surely even you have heard the pain we left in our wake. And yet, you still shamelessly cling to the powers that bind you. I have nothing left to say to you. Hurry up and kill me.
No, do not kill him.
Sun Quan.
It's just as you say. There are no heroes in Wu. I'll never be anywhere near as great as my father and brother. And on my own, I'd be lucky to be able to protect myself, let alone bring prosperity to an entire kingdom under my rule. However, I am not alone. I'm surrounded by people of wisdom and bravery, and I know that together, we can accomplish anything. This might seem like a ploy to win you over, but all who reside in our kingdom support each other as a family. And together, we will be a force for good, bringing peace to our world. That is my dream for the future of Wu.
You dare say such things after how brutally you crushed the Shan Yue. You are arrogant beyond redemption.
Yes, I suspected you might say as much. Bai Luan, was it? Just watch and you'll see. I will make every last member of the Shan Yue, and even you, into heroes who fight for peace.
You've allowed me into your leader's tent without restraints? What are you thinking? Hurry up and kill us. You needn't spare anyone. I would rather even our children be put to death than raised under the oppression of Wu.
Oppression? I do not intend to oppress anybody.
Even if that is true, you have defeated us and are trying to control us through force. That is a fact. There can be no lasting peace between your people and mine. We are too different to coexist in the same territory.
According to who? Is that meant to be self-evident? Or do you claim it based on historical precedent? Either way, that goes against my wishes.
Your wishes?
What I wish for is a kingdom where all those who live in Jiangdong respect and help one another. I do not intend to force anything upon the Shan Yue, so long as you do not point your blades at us. In fact, I want to learn from your wisdom. We do not know how to survive in the wilderness, as you do.
How self-centered. You can speak of ideals all you like, but there are many whose anger will not be placated.
I am willing to bear the brunt of all their discontent. For all my other failings as a leader, I can at least do that. Let's end this strife between the Shan Yue and Wu. Starting today, we shall be one, living alongside and helping one another.
Your desire for peace appears to be genuine.
It is. And you should know that once I form an agreement, I am sure it is honored. There will be no chance to withdraw.
Not so weak-willed after all. Now, you have me curious about this ooh you dream of. But if you ever make another attempt to oppress us...
I am aware. I will do everything I can to maintain your trust.
In striving for peace, anyone from a lord to a peasant may be called a hero. He has forged alliances not only with his clan's bitter foes of old, the Shan Yue, but even with me. It's impressive, I admit. That's Sun Quan. He's an interesting man. More capable than I thought he might be, at least. I am not yet convinced, but I admit that I have taken a keen interest in him. When you decided to place your faith in the hero of the Sun clan, I thought for sure you were mistaken. But in spite of everything you forgot, I suppose your memories of Juha were enough to guide you down the right path. I did? That seems doubtful. Zuluan, you must use your unique skills to help your lord and save all those who are suffering amidst the chaos. If Sun Quan ever errs in his ways, correct them. If you fail to do so, I shall do my duty as a guardian of peace and punish you both. I will not walk alongside you. After all, is it not the role of a guardian of peace to keep watch over the powerful from the shadows and ensure that they do not go astray?
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake. And that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
I hear many of the Shanyue have surrendered to Wu, and it appears things have remained peaceful.
Surprising, given how deep their animosity was. Is this a testament to Lord Suan Chuen's skills, or...
He only agreed to peace because, in a fit of temper, I suggested I'd have no part in a war against them.
You call that a fit? But looking back on Lord Sun Quan's words, I feel that this may have been the right choice.
Hold on, there's one thing I need to say before we end the conversation. Huang Gai, don't you think you've been stealing all the attention lately?
That may be so, but it seems that this time I've stood out in a negative way. My words and actions have created a rift in the kingdom, and I must accept responsibility for that. Even so, I don't intend to stop voicing my opinions, because that type of open discussion is what we should strive to achieve in Wu. If for some reason my voice is ever silenced, then...
Hey, stop with that nonsense, Huang Gai. Remember, what must you do above all else? Lord Sun Quan has entrusted you with governing Shanyue. That's a major task you ought to focus on.
Right. Stop being so gloomy about everything, or you'll make Zhou Yu irritable again. Although I suppose I can't talk, I've been pretty negative myself.
You're right. I have duties I ought to be focusing on before anything else.
I wonder, just how handsome is this officer with the clear-eyed gaze that everyone talks about?
Now that Jiangdong is at last peaceful, our next military objective will be...
To defeat Huan Zu once and for all? Surely? I doubt anyone would disagree.
I hope you're not saying that because of your personal vendetta.
Ling Tong wanting to avenge his father is no different than how all of us wish to take revenge for Lord Sun Jian. If such objectives remain unfulfilled, the morale of our troops will suffer.
I'm also in favor of going to war with Huang Zu. It's high time we settled things.
Likewise. I should very much like to see him slain. However, as the leader of Wu, I must weigh up the benefits and drawbacks of that decision. I do not think we should rush into a war with him, unless we stand to benefit in a significant way.
If that's your concern, then you needn't fret, as his territory is in Qing province. It has immense strategic value. Cao Cao has conquered Hubei after defeating Yuan Shao at Guandu, and is now looking to expand south, starting with Qing.
There are also signs that he had a hand in the rebellion at Lujiang. The threat he poses is becoming more and more immediate. The proposal makes military sense. We'd be removing a threat, solidifying our foundations, and positioning ourselves to be ready for war.
Indeed, Lord Zhou Yu, always taking the words out of my mouth. We should take Xiakou, then conquer Qing, and finally invade Bashu, to control the entirety of the southern half of the realm.
Lord Lu Su, did you really just say what I think you did?
Tell me, why would we do all of that?
It would be a means of protecting the people of Wu from Cao Cao. Cao Cao controls virtually the whole of the north, but if we take all of the south, he'll become unable to move against us.
A daring plan, to say the least. That path could lead to our lord controlling the entire realm.
Me? Controlling the realm?
You are very much capable of such a thing, my lord.
Each and every one of us believes that.
So I have your trust. Then our next objective shall be Shakro in Jing Province. We will bring down Huangzu and avenge my father.
They say Lord Huanggai is close to the Shan Yue.
Let's go. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! We march at once! Halt! We must assess the situation. Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
Now there's somebody who's really causing us trouble. I shall deal with
the
this
enemy officer
myself.
has been defeated.
Here we go. There we go.
All my might.
All my might. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. End this here.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
Onward, everyone.
has been defeated.
Without delay. Begin advance.
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong?
Let's go.
Things don't look too good.
And open.
Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. And open.
The resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
We're back on track.
has been defeated.
Back on the road to victory. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance! path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone!
The enemy officer
Start the advance!
has been defeated.
Here's the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just the right time. Quick, lend us a hand.
Looking rough.
All my might!
Done very well.
The enemy
Good to know
officer
I can count on
has
you.
been defeated.
Let's go!
And open.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Get this here! The path we must walk is set. Onward!
The enemy
everyone!
officer has been
Start
defeated.
the advance! Advance! Get close to me! Now! Begin advancing! There we go! Take this! There we go!
Looking rough.
There we go! All my might! Can't believe this!
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Let's go at our own pace.
You bastard.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Clean fight! Capable sword, to say the least.
The enemy officer
Keep that up!
has been defeated.
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
And open.
That's an officer? You must be kidding!
Obliterate you! Obliterate you! Situation!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
Coming at you! Sacred Bird, protect us!
Here's the resistance is futile!
How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
An opening. An opening. Easy. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Yep. Looking rough. Yeah. An open.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
One blow. Looking rough.
I leave the rest up to you.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly. You've come to my aid? I can think of no ally more reassuring than you. Striking execution.
The enemy
My
officer
eyes find themselves
has been
fixated
defeated.
on you in battle. An opening. An opening.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
Sacred Earth, protect us.
We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going.
Prepare for pain. Yep. Take this. Looking rough. Yeah. Got this. Prepare for pain. Looking rough. Aye, aye. Hunter's out. All my might. Yeah.
Your strength has no bounds.
The enemy officer
Keep
has been
honing your
defeated.
skill and amaze me once more.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
I appreciate the help. I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Time to act. Gotta be quicker than that. Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough. Time to act. Your dog. Sacred Earth, protect us. Looking rough. Time to act. I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be more assistance.
Infested.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
I'll leave this area to you.
Insufficient for a comeback.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
End this! Let's get serious! Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bolster our defenses! We cannot hand over this position! Ha! Onwards! Follow your general! Forward march! We'll set up here. Get ready, everyone!
Accomplished more than I could have hoped. The enemy officer has been defeated. An open.
Take that.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Territory belongs to us. I can now expand on my strategies. Seem to have recovered.
The enemy officer,
Even so,
has been
the next
defeated.
steps will be crucial.
Got this!
Gotta be quicker.
Sacred Word protect us! Take that!
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An open.
Take that!
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Time to act.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
I can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Looking rough. There we go. Now, easy.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
An opening. Watch an opening. An opening. An opening.
Yup. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening.
Now's the time. Take that. Take that.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
Your strength has no bounds. Keep honing your skill and amaze me once more.
An opening.
Take this. Appears that resistance is futile.
Please fight. Take that. An opening. Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. An opening.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Quite the name you've made for yourself. I know you've earned every bit of it, of course.
An opening. An opening. An opening.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Let's go. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself to win. Take that.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
And open.
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Let's go. And open it. And open it. And open it. And open it.
Where did I go wrong?
Let's go.
Things don't look too good.
And open it. And open it. Looking rough.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Take that.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Looking rough.
You also welcome. I'll wait for you. Good testing.
Let's go. Here's the resistance is futile. And open it. 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 And open it.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
A little rash to be charging it alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Let me teach you what happens when you charge into things headfirst. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Nobody.
The end is here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
Let's get serious. Got this. Let's get serious. And open.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
My strength was not enough.
Looking rough.
You
really do seem to be a true warrior of the Blue Kingdom.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We ain't losing to anyone.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Taijitsu! I've defeated the enemy! Time to act. All my might! Time to act. Time to act.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
GG's. Easy, boys.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point.
Okay.
It's been some time since we lost Lord Sun Tzu. Looking back on those days, I barely ever had time to catch my breath. I lost the leader I entrusted with my dream. And I didn't even have time to fall into despair about his death. But the flames of hope still burn within my heart. That dream hasn't completely disappeared yet. It is, and one that I wouldn't have held in the past. I've developed nerves of steel. At some point, this dream of mine shifted into one I share with you. That being said, if we're to actually realize this dream, we must begin by seeing the facts as they are. And with that, let's move to our topic of discussion today. Wu remains unstable. The work of those serving the kingdom is to reinforce its foundation. But the mountain of threats surrounding it cannot be ignored. Our citizens already have their hands full. Why don't we focus on what's outside our borders? Think of those who would raise their blade at Wu. Are there not a great deal of warriors who come to mind? More than anyone else, it's Cao Cao we must be wary of. If we don't take proper precautions, this kingdom will eventually be devoured. One plan would be to divide the land in two with Cao Cao and fiercely protect our territory. However, whether we do so through negotiation or by force, the first thing we'll need is allies. Capable ones who are able to contend with Cao Cao. Right. That's the general notion I've been working on. But I'd like your opinion on the matter. So, tell me about your experiences. I'd like to hear about the great warriors you have faced and befriended. This evening's Strategy Council meeting has only just begun.
It's amazing how this...
Don't hold back. Order whatever you want. We see each other almost every day, but it's been so long since we've had a chance to relax. Things have been quite chaotic after Lord Sun Quan took command. We should celebrate our efforts. Forgive me. I seem to have led you to believe that serving under our new master has been a burden. Lord Sun Quan is clearly worthy of his position. I have never doubted that. Of course, Lord Sun Sua was an extraordinary man. His bravery and his compassion were second to none. But I see Lord Sun Quan the same way. His steadfast mind and ability to focus on the path ahead will prove to be unparalleled assets. You do? Then my feelings have not clouded my judgment. Lord Sun Quan will be everything we have come to expect from a commander. I can tell by just looking at him. That's what makes me want to dedicate myself to his cause. And if necessary, offer my life to protect him. I think Lord Sun Sua looked at all of us this way, with a look of expectation and trust, like that given to family. It may sound disrespectful, but Lord Sun Quan is more like family to me than a master. I can even think of him as my younger brother. You find it strange? Well, for what it's worth, I feel the same about you. You, the officers, everyone in Wu. You are all irreplaceable family to me now. You can even call me brother if you want to. How about it? Now you're making me feel embarrassed. But I'll do my best to make sure you'll come around one day. Well, tomorrow is another busy day. Eat and drink to your heart's content. We will need our strength. And let's stay together from now on. Together, we will secure the future of the Sun family. Our family.
Things have escalated quickly. In truth, I thought ruling the realm might one day be our aim. But now that I've heard those words from the others, the sheer weight of that idea is mind-boggling. Maybe you're right. Overthinking has long been a bad habit of mine. My brother once told me that it can also be a strength, but anything can be detrimental in excess. Everyone is excited about taking down Huangzu at the prospect of conquest and revenge. However, it seems evident to me that I am perhaps the one who most desperately wishes to see him dead. When I avenge our father, which is something even my brother could not do, I may finally be able to see myself as their equal. I think then I will be able to consider even greater ambitions without fear or hesitation. When Sa died, I realized that I'm the selfish kind of man at heart. I want to share in the sadness, the anger, the passion felt by the others. Yet, I always end up choosing the most logical or convenient path for me. But in this upcoming battle, I will defeat Huangzu, no matter what. Then, I will be able to move forward as the leader of Wu. I will be relying on your skills out there.
Let's begin.
Let the revenge begin.
Now then.
Yes.
Aye. Don't let me dip.
Let's go.
We will defeat our longtime nemesis and advance yet further. This battle will decide the future of our kingdom. There is no reason for us to fear Huangzu now. We shall capture the enemy's bases, one by one.
Commence the advance. An opening. An opening. An opening.
Ring Tong, avenge your father. Do not be reckless.
An opening.
Good night, Lord Louis Meng. I will take down God names. Calming, with certainty.
Protect us. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Defeated the enemy! A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of battle. Protect us. I guess you want to die. An open. Take that. All my might. Can't believe
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory. Our momentum has returned. Now to make use of it.
I have taken this area.
An opening! An opening! An opening!
Taking this area.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening! An opening! Don't let your guard down. Looking rough. Take that.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march! We figured out we were here! Go! Attack them! An opening! An opening! An opening! An opening! Second turn, protect us! Take that! All my might! Take that!
Another one falls behind me.
Looking rough. Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I just don't get enemy officers like they used to.
Take that!
Keep moving forward just like we planned. We will set off their trap and get them to lower their guard.
Sacred Bird, protect us!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone! Start the advance! An opening! The front has overextended. Good. Send out their ships! We're going after Swen Chuen!
Looks like it's finally our time to shine.
Let's go! An opening! Let's get serious! Sacred protect us!
Advance.
Chop chop! Show 'em what we can do!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How much longer can I remain loyal to Huangzu? I wonder what Gamin thinks of this.
This is a ferocious team indeed.
Tear into the enemy forces and get to Swan Chuen!
Oh, this little do my job. Simple as that.
Advance!
There he is at last. He is mine.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ling Tong has gone after Gan Ning. And I should also make a move. We'll take an enemy ship, enter into their stronghold.
Commence the advance!
Their feats are worthy of praise. The mark of a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I think this would go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Prepare yourself, Gan Ning. I, Ling Tong, will have my revenge.
You're the son of that officer. So you want revenge?
The enemy officer
I'm not just going to hand myself over to you on a platter.
You're being pushed back. At this rate, there is no reason to stay on the defensive. We will instead attack, repel them, and then engage in a counterattack. Start the advance! So, you're coming after this ship, are you? Believe this.
The enemy officer.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Our youth is strong. I can't lose. I won't.
You've become much stronger than before. Just my luck to meet such an enemy.
Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're fighting a losing
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm getting out of here.
The ship is now ours. Prepare to set sail. Anyone who is willing to join the assault on their stronghold, gather here.
Time to show our solidarity. Ready yourselves at once.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of battle. Guess you want to die.
This is a ferocious team indeed.
You've done it then. New warriors of the Three Kingdoms. Now whoso's excited? We have no equals.
There we go. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
strategy is
has been defeated.
way to victory. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This area is now under our control.
Why can't I beat him?
They've taken the pin. Go and eradicate them.
Such an obvious trap won't faze us in the slightest. Now push them back. Take this.
Looking rough.
Choose our prey. Hunters, slay them all.
Time to act. Just as Lord Zhou said. All of you, stay calm.
That was an interesting bout. But this is how it ends. Your life is mine.
I admit, I'm impressed by the force and cunning of your naval assault. The tiger of the Sun Clan will not be hunted so easily.
So even the chief himself is ready for a fight. No wonder you're all so tenacious.
I shall protect Lord Sun Quan. Advance.
Lord Limon, we are ready to sail.
Good. And none has been left behind. We will head straight for their base.
We've gotten through. We just weren't strong enough.
All of you, come with me. We're going to lay waste to the enemy's stronghold.
It's not over yet. Take this.
Forward march!
This is what we've been waiting for. Attack!
At last, we will be able to avenge our former lord. The rust of the old guard
Nothing could be more satisfying.
It does not lessen our regret. Still, it will allow us some closure of sorts if we can hunt him down.
It is high time we brought this to a conclusion. Once we do, our kingdom can finally look forward to the future.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy was one step ahead.
The enemy has been wiped out. Then it's time to take the fight to Guangzhou once more. Commence the advance.
As good a time as any. I give up. I will resist no further.
You dominate the battlefield. You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Move out! We will go and attack the enemy from behind!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Keep them at bay. And now we're surrounded on both sides. We've made a grave mistake.
Strength was not enough.
Show them just who we
Looking rough. This is tough.
But they won't take me down that easily. Time to act.
can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's provide our support too.
Ooh.
So
Our plan to charge
finally reached me. Perhaps this was inevitable. I've been bested. Well, at least I made a mark on the battlefield. I've got nothing more to say. Whatever happens now is up to you.
We've defeated our nemesis. Shout out in triumph, as fiercely as roaring tigers!
It's over, isn't it?
Yes. We have finally avenged our father. And thanks to all of you, I've now accomplished something that even my brother could not do.
Now, to be honest, if I look back, that was a really dense enemy, I don't know, lair, I guess. It was really dense though. Like, we killed like what, 4,000, 5,000 of them? That's insane. And we killed every single officer sitting here. It felt endless at some point.
Brother, there's something I've been thinking. You ought to believe in yourself more. I'm not sure anyone other than you could have succeeded in defeating Guangzhou.
I'm not so sure. But I'd like to believe you're right. Whatever the case may be, we shall no longer be haunted by our father's death. We can move forward as a kingdom.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we have avenged avenge the one person that killed both his father and his brother. So their revenge is pretty much done at this point.
Let us continue to pursue our path to a safer and more prosperous nation.
Right. We have a lot to live up to. We mustn't forget, even for a moment, our pride as members of the Swoon clan.
We will lay down our arms and surrender. None of us wish to give our lives for Huanzu.
Quite the rationalist.
My service to him was bought with coin. I'm not so dutiful as to die for such a man.
Gunning, what about you?
I mean, I'd rather live, but...
Good. That makes things simpler. And even if you did give yourself up, I wouldn't have accepted your surrender.
I'm not surprised. I've got nothing to say as long as you take Sufei in. So go on. Take your revenge. We all know that when you go into battle, there will be hatred on both sides. And when the dust settles, the loser rarely forgives the victor. That's why I won't beg for my life, nor will I apologize for killing your father.
Well, that is a rational outlook. My lord, executing someone as formidable as Gan Ning would be a waste. He would surely prove himself extremely valuable to our kingdom.
Wait a minute, Lord Zhou Yu. You cannot be serious.
I am sorry, Ling Tong. But I was thinking the same thing.
Lord Sun Quan, you have taken your revenge by defeating Huanzu. But I still haven't avenged my own father.
I know. I know how bitter and miserable you feel. But for now, I want you to direct that hatred at me instead. I cannot bring myself to have him executed after seeing his strength firsthand. I know it may be hard to stomach, but for Wu to make progress, we must gather as many soldiers as we can, and even let go of our grudges if need be. That is why we made peace with the Shanyue the way we did. And you are wise. You must know this already.
But Lord Sun Quan,
Ling Tong, wait!
Are you sure? I would be like kindling in Wu. One wrong step, and I'll end up burning the whole place down.
If you are kindling, then we just need to find the right use for you. We need men with experience in naval combat, and you certainly have that.
Oh, and what for?
The major warlords in the realm are preparing to fight over Jing province. Myself included.
Cao Cao is coming. That's the threat from the north, since we are from the south. But Liu Bei, we still haven't heard of Liu Bei because he could be the silent one.
Bringing Lord Ling Cao's killer into the fold, and then asking Ling Tong to fight alongside him. That is rather cruel.
I suppose there's no way I can keep my distance from him now. While I understand his resentment toward me, he acts so aggressively I can't help but wonder if he still intends to kill me. And since I prefer to avoid injury or death, I was hoping I could ask you for some advice.
Sorry to say, the only help I can give is handling the aftermath of your fights. In the end, the two of you are going to have to resolve things on your own. Still, Ling Tong may be young, but he has a sense of how things ought to be. And he knows full well that Wu needs you. The only question is whether he can make his heart obey his mind.
So what? I need to appeal to his emotions somehow? I wouldn't really have a clue how to go about that. I'm telling you, we need to get this sorted out, or one of us is going to end up out of action for good.
If you're going to clash with one another, why not choose a way that won't put your lives at risk? Like a game of Go.
Me? Play Go?
Ling Tong's quite the master at that game. You won't have a chance unless you practice a lot.
I'd never be able to beat him.
Well, that's too bad. Whatever you do, you're going to have to prove in earnest and through action that you're someone worthy of his trust. Anyway, look after him, will you? You're much more battle-hardened than he is.
I suppose I'll have to. I'll just have to be careful not to aggravate him, though.
Well. Ooh. There's a lot. And there's one over here. And with that, we are going to end this live stream right here, guys. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Thank you, Asakura, for coming by as well. Hope you guys have a good weekend. A great one, in fact. And yeah, don't forget to follow and subscribe so that you won't miss this live stream. And I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on the next Wu journey. Bye bye. Love you guys. Bye bye. Rest well, guys. Stay hydrated. It's been really hot lately.